Hello everyone, Fel Arias here, and we're looking at the Amazing Digital Circus episode 6. Now, unfortunately, this is not a first-time reaction, because I watched it a little bit earlier and I had about an hour and a half of footage, and the sound file got corrupted. So I have to re-record everything. Yay! At the same time, I do want to give this episode a second look over, so we're gonna do that. Oh, there's so much in this episode that pulls at all the feels. So yeah, The Amazing Digital Circus, episode 6. They all get guns. How very American. Also, I was too lazy to put my green screen back up.
Today's adventure is brought to you by the Favorite Character Awards! Stay tuned and find out who will claim the ultimate prize!
Ooh. I wonder who it could be.
Shit. Can you toss that back up here?
Making good use of your parts gimmick, huh?
Oh, shut up.
What are you doing up there?
I'm hiding from Kane. I think I overheard him talking to Bubble about an in-house adventure, and I'm not gonna be part of it.
And you're just gonna hang out in a flower pot all day? Not like your room?
Kane's been checking up on my room lately. When I don't answer, he just starts singing Daisy Bell in front of my door. It's creepy.
Does he really do that?
I don't know. Let's ask him. Hey, Kane!
Oh, Jax is such an asshole.
You fucking asshole!
Yes, Jax?
Look, it's Zooble!
You!
Ah, there you are. Now I don't have to do the snap summon thing. And I'm glad I found you. We need even numbers, cause today's adventure is a team adventure!
I love how he had as many eyes as there are characters. Well, 6. So as many as there are player characters, supposedly.
Sure. Meet you guys up at the stage in, let's say, 5.7 minutes.
Great. Didn't even ask him about the singing thing.
The what?
Of course he didn't. That's not why he was calling Kane in the first place. He just wanted to piss you off.
Today's adventure is gonna be a bit of a short one due to the Favorite Character Awards, but it'll be a perfect opportunity to showcase your guys' strengths to the press.
This is so heavy.
That
GSJ. Television. God, Soul, Jesus? God, the Holy Spirit, the Son? Is that what GSJ stands for? God, Holy Spirit, Jesus, the Son. I'm just making assumptions here. This is something I didn't actually think about the first time watching it.
That's right, Bubble. Seeing you all play bat-ball a few days ago really got me thinking. We should do our own sporting event, but with cool new sports invented by yours truly.
Help me, Kane.
We could also just play softball normally, this time.
Yeah.
In the
Brought to you by the Wacky Watch.
Cane Leagues, we have the 400-meter vertical skedaddle, bisection boogie egg ball, lateral hijinks, orange sport, ball run walk, and ball.
I really do want to know the rules behind all of these and how functional they actually are. Would that be possible, Kane? To get actual instructions on these?
These sports are surely going to...
Yeah, sorry, no, I'm not gonna be on a team with that one.
Zooble, why does all you do is complaining? I never know what you want!
We
Oh, God. Zooble has told you so many times, Kane. Apparently, they are so exhausted of trying to tell you anything.
had a whole suggestion box for that.
Yeah, Zooble and I constantly say we like more chill and relaxing adventures.
Did you really not like my softball one?
I'm not big into sports, sorry.
The suggestion box just causes interpersonal drama, and me no likey.
All right.
Yeah, he doesn't like it because it's not his ideas. He needs to be a special little boy. You know, he needs to be the favorite.
You really want to know what I want?
Oh no.
I want the ability to have sex.
Oh, it's so rich because Zooble, there are so many fans who have drawn so many things. They figured out a way. Oh, uh, they have fans have figured out ways. Oh, that was a
No
great
way.
expression from Jax.
Are we
though.
finally having this conversation?
Does not compute. Does not compute. Just love all of their shocked faces. Well, I guess Ragatha, Gangle, and Jax don't really seem too shocked. Pomni's clutching her chest, Kinger's pupils are small, and Zooble's pupils are also small. I guess this might also be because Ragatha, Jax, and Gangle don't really have pupils. They just have irises.
Oh, hi, Zooble.
Do you have any of that stupid sauce left?
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, how teamwork is essential to making the dream work.
Tell that to him! He's the one that f***s everything all the time.
You are in a mood today, aren't you?
Now, you know what they say about assuming. It makes an ass out of you and Ming.
And I am incredibly surprised that I think it's because he's referring to a literal ass, like a donkey, is the reason it's not censored. Or it's just because it's Kane. And if it's because it's Kane, I really do hope we get a version of Alistair's "ha, fuck you" at some point.
Ming?
Did Kane just say ass?
Yes, he did.
Hi, I'm Ming, and I really don't appreciate what your assumptions have done to my reputation.
You made a whole guy for that?
Whatever the
Yeah, he definitely did. A whole dude.
case, it's evident now that there's quite a bit of tension between you all. So maybe what we actually need to do are trust exercises.
Trust exercises! Sorry, I can't help but think about Charlie and Vaggie when trust exercises are mentioned. And I already know that their trust exercises end up being closer to Vaggie's idea of, final idea of trust exercises. Which is hilarious.
I'm not falling into Jax's arms, if that's what you mean.
Don't worry, this will be a two-way trust exercise, where you'll each have to trust each other to not betray the other person. This is a private room where nobody can see or hear you once inside. And this is a loaded gun.
Oh boy.
Character A will take the gun into the private room and empty it out of all its ammunition, then come out and give it to Character B. Character B will then take the gun and shoot themselves in the head, trusting that Character A emptied it in the private room. Character A will also have to trust that Character B won't turn the gun on them, so everyone is incentivized to follow the rules and trust each other.
Yeah, except for A. This isn't really a trust exercise. Now that I think about it. B has to trust A for their own life, but if B distrusts A, then A would be dead. So I guess in a way it is a trust exercise, but no matter what, A ends up seeming like they get the worst end of the deal, because even if you don't trust someone, if you have the option of aiming the gun at something other than yourself, Most people are going to pick that option.
Sounds a little convoluted.
No trust really
Anyway,
required.
chaps, why don't you start?
Him?
Wait, what am I doing? I wasn't paying attention.
And I love the use of the meme here. The meme of like all the mathematical equations and stuff flashing by the woman's face. Oh, Jax. I'm really interested in all the reflections that I've been able to spot in these blocks and such. It doesn't seem like anything's actually moving in the reflections. Am I just missing it?
Oh,
Yeah, that tracks.
Or, yeah, we could all just shoot each other. Here, have guns. I don't care anymore.
Oh, Kane is just so disappointed. Oh. Really interesting. Wait, what does that say on that gun? This gun says something. Give me a moment. It's symbols. It doesn't look like actual letters, it just looks like symbols. Enochian? Maybe? Because one looks like an upside down trident. Yeah, these are just symbols. But yeah, this is like a right side up trident, a lower facing trident, a right angle triangle. I didn't notice this the first time. Hmm. I wonder what that means. Or if it's just like a little callback to a video game or something.
hooray!
Wait, that's just it?
Away.
Use guns and have fun?
I didn't say have fun.
It's
No, Kane is just tired of all the shit, Zooble. He's trying so hard. He's trying his best to make this amusing for everybody. He just doesn't understand what's amusing to anyone other than himself. He has little to no empathy for what everybody's actually going through. He's very self-centered. Surprise there. Who would have thought something named Kane would be very self-centered and want to grandize themselves and be the center of all attention? I also enjoy the fact that there are just little wooden pistols everywhere.
just a little aimless.
Use the sights.
Kane!
Ugh, fine! We're bringing teams back. Pair up in teams of 2. You all get 3 lives. Last team
Oh, did
surviving.
we actually get a better picture of that gun?
Just a little aimless.
Use the sights.
Kane!
Ugh, fine! We're bringing teams back. Pair up in teams of 2.
No, not too much
You all
better.
get 3 lives. Last team surviving is the winner. Happy?
Not really.
Well, that's not my problem right now.
I like how
have an
Jax
awards show.
basically has a video game, like, stance, idle animation, I guess I should say.
To plan, so you guys are gonna have to handle yourselves for a bit. You get 5 minutes to figure the teams out. Once that's up, it's a free-for-all.
Come on, Sadie. You're coming with me.
I'm actually gonna be on a team with Zooble.
What? No, you're not. We've been together for every team adventure in the past.
Guess times are changing, bunny boy.
Hey, you wanna be on my team?
I'd love to, but, well, I really don't want Kinger to get stuck with Jax.
Oh, yeah. Well, I could be on Kinger's team. He and I were together once, and it wasn't too bad.
Oh, man. I misread this the first time I watched this episode. I thought this might be Ragatha holding a bit of a grudge against Pomni, but really, this is Ragatha worried that because if she doesn't join Pomni on her team, that she'd be letting Pomni down. But she also feels like Kinger could use the looking after and shouldn't be on Jax's team because Jax is a psycho. So she's just having a really hard, difficult, time making a decision here, which is a lot more understandable once we get later on in the episode.
And have me on.
Oh, yeah, just forget I asked. I'll be.
Yeah, that would be super awkward considering how Jax thinks Ragatha is super insincere, and we'll get into a bit of that later. And how Ragatha is worried about making people hate her.
Be on Jax's team.
And Pomni's
Wait.
just pretty chill overall.
Like you said, probably good to keep Kinger and Jax separate. I can keep Jax in check, so don't worry about me.
No one can really keep Jax in check.
Pomni? If you ever need to talk to somebody or need help with anything, I'm here.
You have a partner
Very, very sneaky, sir. Very sneaky.
yet?
Well, look who it is. You sure you can handle me in all my glory?
I've been through worse.
Hey, Zooble, do you want to hold on to this during today's game?
Huh?
I don't really trust myself that much
Where's
with it.
Zooble
And
in
I also just really
the
want to
reflection.
be able to fire a Tommy gun while laughing maniacally, and I don't want to break it before I get that chance.
I'll keep it safe for you.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? That counted?
Yeah, it counted.
Kane?
What? Oh, yeah, the guns have been teleported to random spots in the circus. Go find them, champs!
All Fortnite-ish. Why are Kane's sunglasses so dirty, though? It's really strange.
Wait, Kane! I'm missing a life!
There's no time! It'll be my pleasure murdering all of you.
Have fun, guys!
You're so lame.
I wonder... Okay, there are a few, crazy ideas. What if Kane is actually able, and he was tossed into this, this digital world? Because there are so many ways that this could go. This could be the entire, they're digitized, and it's just a copy of them. Or it could actually be that they got transported into the computer and the programming via Matrix style or something. Well, I guess Matrix, it is them, but Sword Art Online being in a coma and just hooked up to computers and experimented on or something. But the fact that Kane has these pictures of the outside world, these don't just look like assets. Well, I mean, they look like assets, but they don't look like assets we see in the digital world. They look like the assets we've seen in, Pomni's flashbacks and things like that from episode 1. We even have, the fake Starbucks logo cup and what look like either crumpled papers or giant D20s. Random cup. Using a piece of paper as a mouse pad. Considering how old this computer is, this couldn't be taking place all that long ago unless Kane might be a sleeping program and he was just lonely, which is why he started zapping people in. Again, there could be like numerous ways this could go. There hasn't really been one solid direction that we've been given. Let the games begin.
Aha! You little devil! All right, now I would bet our biggest concerns would be Jax and Zooble. They're the youngest, so they probably still have some youthful fighting spirit.
Man, I'm still missing a heart. This isn't fair.
Huh? Oh, I've got just the thing. Here,
Look how pretty this is.
take this.
Oh, that's interesting. This image in the background with. Is this supposed to be like Attack on Titan reference?
Well, wait. What did you just do? What was that?
It's a butterfly. It can restore your health.
Did Kane mention that?
Oh, nah. I made it up.
Yeah. They are kind of like in a dream world. All of them should end up being able to end up taking a bit of control, I guess. This is the first time we're really seeing it. We've seen Jax do it a few times, but not to the extent Kinger just showed power. Or I guess intuition, or I'm wondering if Kinger is subconsciously programming these things, or if he's literally just thinking about them and then they come into existence. Also, do love the chessboard next to Ragatha right here.
What?
Yeah.
So, who are you gonna...
Wanted
It
to
can
point
restore your
something
health.
out.
Did Kane mention that?
Oh, nah. I made it up.
What?
It's a game. Cain and Abel. So we do have confirmation now of what C&A stands for. It is Cain and Abel, though Abel is spelled normally, while Cain is spelled different than how it is in the Bible. I wonder why. Well, I guess it
Who are you
depends on the
gonna
version
kill
of the
first,
Bible.
Pom-Pom?
Or
I don't know if I'll really be doing much of the killing. I'll just find guns for you, and you can do all the violent stuff. You like that, right?
You know none of this is real, right?
Oh, what do you mean? Like the circus?
The game today is literally to shoot each other. So what's the point in taking this moral high ground?
Well, there might.
it really does seem to the point where Jax has just accepted the fact that there's no going anywhere and he just wants to make the most of being, like, existing, I guess, while also blocking himself off from everyone else so that he stops caring when people inevitably leave him, which seems to happen a lot. But it seems there was one person who was incredibly special that left, who Ragatha was talking about before in the last episode.
My friends, I don't really want to hurt them.
All right, let me be real here.
She didn't want to hurt, she didn't want to cause damage, so the bullet didn't knock the can over. A lot of this world seems to be built on imagination and belief. I'm not sure if it's purgatory or hell, or like supposed to be representative of one of those two. Also, just those kind of look like eyes. Are those supposed to be eyes? Eyes with a hairy mustache above them? Or is that supposed to be like a spider with fangs? And then those are the eyes. That's weird. Also, I just noticed the significance of Jax being near his door and Pomni being near her door.
Why do you care about that?
About not hurting my friends?
Look, I know what it's like. One day you're somebody in the real world doing important things, and then the next you're just a weird little cartoon jester. You want to hold on to that part of you that still thinks it's part of that world, but in the end, what does it get you? Ragatha tries to be all nice and friendly, but she gets torn up every other adventure. Whether we like it or not.
I need to
Friendly, but
see something.
she gets torn up every other adventure. Whether we like.
Okay, so his tail is back in this episode. Because I think he's been missing a tail from episode 1. We have not seen Jax with a tail. But for some reason, it's back now.
Like it or not, all we are
I'm
now
going to be
is
doing a
bunch of
rewatch, so I'll
cartoon
try to
characters.
keep note about
So what's the point of pretending
if
we're not?
Jax
We're
has his
still
tail or not.
people, though, right?
I thought we were at first, but as time goes on, we just end up falling into our archetypes. Because
Oh. Not so much. Granted, everybody in the circus is neurospicy in some manner. Unfortunately, that might be body dysmorphia, or it might be depression, or it might be severe anxiety, or it might be avoidance and just masking everything. Or it could just be amnesia and whatever is happening with Kinger.
I'm part of the machine.
What's your archetype, then? The villain?
Listen, I add a key dynamic. I see how far I can push things. I screw with people, and I break the fourth wall.
Everybody's been wondering about why he does it. Now we know. He just realizes he's a cartoon character. He's basically Deadpool. There's so many characters that break the fourth wall, and he's accepted the fact that he's one of them. Like, he doesn't know that this is working. I highly doubt, like, everybody else probably thinks he's weird for doing this. We're the only ones that see this working. So in a way, Jax is 100% correct.
You want to know why? It's 'cause it's funny. I do everything 'cause it's funny.
I will say Jax's humor is very... Oof. How to phrase it with not insulting a whole bunch of people. There was a time, and I mean, there are still little groups doing this, where people think hurting others or getting others to emotionally react, like incredibly difficult emotions, and just push things over the edge. They find it funny to torment people. And it seems that Jax, to keep everyone away from him, and to also make it easier for him to mask everything he feels, he definitely is embracing, I guess, possibly that side of himself and excusing it as being funny. Punching down instead of punching up sort of thing.
'Cause I'm the funny one.
The funny
you're
one?
not.
Yeah. Ragatha's the cheerful one, Gangle's the sad one.
Ragatha's not the cheerful one, though. Ragatha is the one that is wrapped up with anxiety and a lack of self-worth. Well, most of them have lack of self-worth. So, Gangle's the sad one.
Kinger's the crazy one.
And again, I wouldn't really say Kinger's crazy. He just sort of has dementia, I guess, in a way. Forgets where he is, oftentimes forgets what's happening, where he is. I do wonder what Kinger's full deal is. Like, did he actually snap? Or has he done something to his own programming? Has he modified it somehow to make living in this place easier? Because that's why Jax is doing what he's doing. Is he knows he can't die. They're basically Odysseus on Calypso's island. They're kind of fucking stuck. So the options are abstract and get thrown in the basement for all eternity, or somewhat entertain the idea of having a life and playing these games with this godlike being named Cain.
Zooble's the grumpy one, and you are the one who hasn't figured that out yet. We all just became archetypes. I at least have the self-awareness to choose who I am.
But he really doesn't. Also, does she have top eyelashes on one side and then bottom eyelashes on the other?
The funny one.
So who do you want to be? No better chance than now to try something new.
I just noticed
You want
that.
to go nuts? You want to fun?
Yep, I've been watching this show for so long, and I just barely noticed that she has only top eyelashes on one side and only bottom lashes on the other.
Finally work off those weeks of rage and anguish that have been building up inside you? I know you hate it here. Everyone does. But the silver lining is you can pretty much do whatever you want. Like, look at the way you're aiming that gun. Too realistic. Just let loose.
What the heck? Today?
It very much is, it seems, Matrix rules, where if you believe it, it happens. Or if you... I guess it's not so much Matrix rules. But just in general, you dream it, you imagine it, it happens. But it takes you actually putting thought and effort into it for it to work.
I'm just gonna be evil. How's that?
I love her little shark teeth.
Go for it.
Yeah, those other fools better watch their tails, because they're going to face the wrath of Pomni the Evil!
It's kind of cringe.
I wonder what time period Jax is from, because cringe... I'm not sure how long cringe has been around. Probably quite a while, but it definitely seems a newer term. So my best guess is Kinger and Ragatha, I believe, have been here the longest, probably. Other than Cain.
Are we really gonna be shooting each other with these?
It's either shoot or get shot.
Yeah, yep.
Ragatha! There's a sniper around this corner.
Yeah, there
I think
definitely
I got
is.
Kinger.
Are you sure we're safe up here?
Whoa! Nope. Tactical roll! Come on,
You're
Ragatha.
such a dork. I love it.
Looks like we've located the king and the ragdoll.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, let's get him!
I don't even really know how to fire a gun. I don't know how much use I'd be in.
Yeah.
Whoops, did I do that?
You missed a
did.
spot!
You're so
and
cool.
he's
Ragatha, take
overall-
cover!
I'll take Rags, you go Kinger.
Rightio, evil bro.
I need a gun. Need a gun. Need a gun. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
At least she doesn't respawn
Kinger?
like right next to him.
Really use another one of those butterflies.
Howdy, howdy.
I know exactly what you're doing with Pomni, and it'll never work.
Huh?
You know, getting close with Pomni to corrupt her. Wait, no, wait.
I mean, we have actually been informed of the fact that they are cartoon characters earlier on in this episode. So thus, cartoon actions work, such as stuff right out of the Looney Tunes. Because again, Mythbusters has proven this don't actually work in real life.
Oh, wow. I didn't actually think that'd work.
Yeah. Jax seems to always lose his composure when things don't go how he wants them to, so he ends up throwing a bit of a tantrum. Because he wants to be number one. But I'm not exactly sure why he's so upset with Ragatha at this moment, or if losing one life kind of triggered that resentment he felt from the previous episode and Ragatha bringing up the person Jax lost, whoever they might be.
Oh.
Yeah.
I lost Kinger, but I got him down to one life.
I lost a life, but I got us down to one Kinger.
How'd you let her take a life off you?
I don't really know.
Which leads me to believe that Jax is definitely a lot younger than Ragatha. Either that or Jax didn't watch cartoons. Because I'm pretty sure the plugging up a gun with your finger thing is in a lot of cartoons. Well, older cartoons, that is. Like, I believe it's in Tom and Jerry at one point. And I know it's in the Looney Tunes multiple times.
Hey, I found this AK thing. If we can't find the Tommy gun, will this work?
Yeah. Do you think Jax is gonna be mad that I didn't team up with him?
Honestly, I don't think Jax is going to admit it. And I also don't think he's going to be mad. I think that Jax is probably going to feel a bit sad and let down, but he won't show it. He will just be more passive aggressive or straight on aggressive instead. Which Jax's dynamic with Gangle it's bad. It's very abusive. It's not good. And I'm glad that Gangle finally was like, hey, Jax, I'm not going to team up with you. Actually standing up for herself. But again, none of them can really die, so they're stuck with each other. And they are forced to constantly interact with each other, no matter what they want to do. So this isn't something that will just go away or is possible to get out of or escape. So Gangle developing a bit more self-worth is really good to realize that, hey, you can say no to people.
I wouldn't worry about him right now. It's all just a game in the end.
It's Jax, though. He probably wants revenge.
Yeah,
And
probably.
he's gonna make it painful.
Hey,
Yeah, so It's really fucking demented that they can feel pain. Like, they go through all of this, and apparently they can still feel pain on their what we can consider their bodies. It's kind of heartbreaking. Like, it's already very sad that they're all stuck in the circus. But being able to feel pain but not being able to die is, yeah, that would drive most anyone crazy, depending on how desperate they were.
You deserve better than thinking about him when he's.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I love the fact that we've got the clouds, we've got the lighting, we've got the slightly misty, daylight-filled background with the ring with the edge lighting around Zooble, making Zooble look very angelic in this moment. Like a savior.
Not even here. You're a human. You're not his toy.
You are correct, Zooble. I do enjoy the fact that it seems since Zooble has accepted the fact that Kane won't help, or I guess is incapable of helping Zooble in the way Zooble needs him to, that Zooble is putting their focus on helping others in the group at least get through stuff, or very likely, I figure Zooble was probably bullied a lot when they were human and younger. So I imagine they really sympathize with Gangle and don't want to see another person be bullied for any reason.
It sometimes doesn't feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
These avatar gimmicks, huh? Makes you wonder why no one else got them.
I just wish that... How are you supposed to like the part of yourself that just makes you worse than everyone else?
Oh, this is... As I said, this episode gets pretty heavy. The fact is if you think a part of yourself is the problem, it's very difficult to actually fully think about that. A lot of people think they're the problem, but really they're just surrounded by shitty people. Or, again, Gangle has very little self-worth. Very little self-love, self-care. Their default emotion is sadness. I wonder if when Gangle improves, possibly improves emotional neurospicy-wise, I wonder if the masks will fuse into that happy and sad face, like the actual drama faces. Like fuse into one instead of being the two. But it's just the fact that Gangle's default setting is sad. Mm.
'Cause it exists.
Mm-hmm.
It's a part of you that's real. And the only you that you should care about is the real you.
There are so many good morals and lessons in these shows. Far more and far deeper lessons than I believe a lot of cartoons in the past have ever even attempted to address. Oh, Gangle's also under the red with red ribbon. Zooble's under the orange star. I don't know if that's on purpose or if it's just me noticing little things.
You have to choose to love yourself.
And that choice is insanely hard sometimes. But trust me, if you take care of yourself, you're going to be able to take care of everybody else easier. And everybody else will be a lot happier if you remember to take care of yourself and to love yourself. And if they're not, then they're probably dicks. And not the Nightwing kind.
Even if it doesn't make sense. It's not natural, it's intentional.
Have you ever had to make that choice?
Huh?
Sorry, I mean, of course not. You're Zooble.
Yeah, everybody's putting certain people on pedestals and assuming what they're like. When really it doesn't seem anyone has bothered to get to know one another at all in the Amazing Digital Circus. Even Jack says they're all archetypes. So I wonder how often do they actually chat and do things together outside of Kane's adventures? But yeah, I 100% believe that Zooble probably has a difficult time loving themselves as well. Again, we get this angelic sort of lighting on Zooble, and it's really nice.
Whatever happens, I've got your back if you've got mine.
Yeah. Now let's go kill Pomni and Jax.
All right.
Yay, happy kitty
Here's
face.
What's with the corn thing?
What corn thing?
Why are you afraid of corn? And don't say that you're not. You literally jumped out of your seat twice when you saw some.
Not gonna let me out of this one. Well, I don't know. It's got a bunch of little pods on it. Looks kind of like an egg sac or something. It's gross. Makes my skin crawl.
Interesting. Do you have like a type of trypophobia?
What's that?
The fear of lots of little holes.
Yeah.
Okay. How about pomegranates?
Awful.
I'm learning a lot about you today.
Let's not forget we're here to kill people.
I'm starting now. It's not a 1-to-1, but I'm seeing a lot of similarities between the mask Angel Dust puts on and the persona in comparison to Jax. It might be because the pilot voice actor was also Michael, but both characters are pretending to be something they're not in order to protect themselves and keep everyone else at a distance so they can't be hurt. Again.
Still need to find out where Nutso went before we can rest easy.
I'm right behind you, aren't I?
Just that switch up, that was so clever. Such good writing. And yeah, another like close up of Jax's little tail. Now the problem here is Kinger is a very good shot and they're in the dark, which means Kinger is even a better shot. Because in the dark, as we remember from an earlier episode, I believe it was episode 3, Kinger actually can think cognizantly during times like this, when he's in the dark. Wait, was there something more on that gun?
Lots of little holes.
Yeah.
Okay. How about pomegranates?
Awful.
I'm learning a lot about you today.
Let's not forget we're here to kill people.
It's just the fact that it seems Pomni is the only one that's actually trying to get to know Jax and trying to get close to him. Like, in a legitimate fashion, not just... I'll talk about more on that when we get back
Still
to
need to find out
Ragatha.
where Nutso went before we can rest easy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right behind you, aren't I?
Yep. Oh, no, I barely missed it again. Okay, I give up. I really do need to get that thing that does frame by frame changes for YouTube videos.
There he is!
The interesting thing is, where did Kinger get a lighter? Is it just another thing he created because he wanted it to be?
Whoops, sorry.
Friendly fire! Friendly fire!
I hope you guys are ready for my ricochet super move!
Oh, it's so perfect. The results is so perfect.
Here's the light.
Kinger accidentally shot himself. Oh, I just noticed. His eyeballs are flat. I wonder what's being reflected on... Oh, it might just be paint. Number 4. But yeah, Kinger accidentally shot himself using ricochet.
Huh.
Yeah.
High five!
Yeah!
What a game! Who knew Pomni could be such a sharpshooter? These adventures, huh? And look, even though we lost, at least we gave it our all, right? You feeling all right? Are you upset that we lost? Are you upset about something else? You want to talk about it?
I think I might have failed Pomni. Just like I failed Jax.
Ragatha is taking so much pressure onto herself with all of this. She didn't fail anybody. She's done her best, but people are going to be people, and all people have different reactions to things. There's also the fact that, again, the way she comes off does seem very insincere because she's not actually sharing any part of herself with people. She's just saying, oh, the door is open if you want to talk to me. But she's not asking people what their favorite food is, asking what their favorite color is. She's not mentioning how she really likes sports because of this and those rules and things like that. She's more concerned about making sure everyone else is taken care of, and making sure that they see her as being a good person. That it's impacted her a lot.
I tried too hard to get on their good side, and then I just...
Yep.
end up pushing them away. And then they end up hating me.
Now, I will say, I really don't think anybody hates Ragatha. I think Jax might be angry and annoyed at some points. But that's because he's also not really handling being in this place very well. And he's accepted and... Oh, what's the word? He's acclimated a lot of really terrible coping mechanisms. A lot of really bad ones. Now, even if he thinks this place is fake, it falls back into that thing of, even if it's fake, does that mean you're not real? Because you can still feel real. And reality is only as real as it feels to you. There are so many people who just one word from a certain someone and they believe the sky is red. So it really is an interesting sort of psychology behind what is considered reality. Now, there is like the hard evidence of, oh, hey, I can feel my desk. I can feel it with my senses. It is here. It is in this space. So it is real in my reality. There's just so much philosophy and psychology behind stuff like this. Especially if you're a sentient being trapped somewhere that was not meant for sentient beings. Which it really seems this circus was not made for this.
Well, I don't think anyone in here hates you.
Jax does!
No, he
Gingle
doesn't.
and Zooble don't ever talk to me.
That's because you don't ever talk to them.
Pomni probably won't after today either.
Again, this goes back to when I was talking about Ragatha overthinking and blaming herself for even mildly inconveniencing someone else. And considering how much we learned about her relationship with, say, her mom in the last episode, this makes a lot of sense. Because Ragatha has been brought up to, if it's not perfect, it's not good enough. So anytime something bad happens or anybody like does not want to be around her or anything like that, even if it has nothing to do with her, she's going to connect the dots and make a incorrect correlation between people leaving her or people calling out failure, and it'll be herself. But causation doesn't always equal, like, correlation does not equal causation. Which is something very, very few people understand, it seems sometimes. But Ragatha really does just take everything in and feel like everything is her responsibility because she's always been pressured to have so much responsibility that it's her fault things don't go well. Or if things don't go well, it is because of her. And it definitely leads to anxiety, panic attacks, always feeling like you're not good enough for people, always wanting to be a people pleaser. And again, this falls into the lack of self-care. If you have a bunch of people in your life and none of them are willing to help you practice self-care, like if you have kids, see if you can get a babysitter or see if your partner can watch them or something like that. Just remember, you deserve self-care. If you don't get self-care, then you're just not going to be able to do your best for everybody else. Because you need to take care of and appreciate yourself. It's unfortunate that so many people do consider everyone else in the world as being more important than they are. I'm just going to say it right now. Everyone deserves to have time for self-care. and it can do quite a lot for stress. Now, again, it's really difficult to do self-care, like, depending on your financial situation, your housing situation, your friendship situation, your work situation. And although it is incredibly important, all of these things end up piling onto our plates to the point where we can't even lift it. I'm just hoping that there's a table or something where or like a cover we could put over it to leave it warm, to just maybe take 5 to 10 minutes to yourself. Read a book, draw, practice a hobby. I know a lot of it will make some people feel guilty, even if it's only for 10 minutes. But you are not selfish for practicing self-care. At least as long as it doesn't lead to the death or harm of another person. I honestly don't know how self-care could lead to the death or harm of another person, but I kinda just wanna put that condition there. 'Cause I don't know what y'all's into.
She came to me wanting to be on my team. I
Mhm.
said no. Why did I do that?
Because you're a human being and you can make decisions on your own.
Maybe you just needed a break. It
Yeah.
sounds to me like you put a lot of pressure on yourself to be there for everyone, and when you're
Mm-hmm.
not, you beat yourself up for it. You said you failed Pomni. Why do you feel that way?
I don't know. I feel like every day we're drifting further apart.
I want to also highlight the fact that whoever's handling lighting and everything for this scene, fucking amazing job. Just with the reflective lighting and changing lighting based on the fish in the tank off of her face, it's really good. Like, some great detail there.
Like she's seen through all my tricks and doesn't trust me anymore. Before I know it, she'll be a different person. One who doesn't even want me around.
Yeah, and this again falls back to the entire. Some people only want you if they get all of you, or some people only want you for specific things. And then once those things are over, they don't need you anymore and they leave. That's not always your fault. I just believe that Ragatha was really surrounded by a lot of pretentious assholes who, because Ragatha doesn't seem to have an actual sense of self, that she likely just let them bulldoze her. And then when they got tired of their toy, their rag doll. Oh, is that why she's a rag doll? Sorry, that's just like people in her life continually toyed with her and then discarded her. Much like people did with like Raggedy Ann or child toys or dolls and stuff like that. Do their forums actually have a deeper meaning? Because I know Zooble's definitely has a deeper meaning. Because we learned that also in episode 3. I wonder what Gangles is and how it relates to depression or if it relates to something else in their life.
The way I see it, relationships are two-sided, and sometimes it doesn't make sense to do all the heavy lifting when the other isn't in the mood. We all go through and deal with things differently, and sometimes you just need to let people do things their own way, as long as you're still there when they need you. Giving someone space should never be the same as giving up on them.
Exactly. Kinger, again, he's so incredibly wise when he's in his right mind. I'm trying to still figure out what's with the change.
I don't even know what I want. I just want everyone to be happy.
And again, that's an impossible goal. You need to be a bit more realistic, Ragatha. And you need to think of a goal for yourself. You need to find purpose in who you are.
And I don't want people to hate me.
You also can't control that. But I will say, if people got to the level of hate with Ragatha, considering how earnest she is, even if it can come off as insincere or annoying and stuff like that, if anyone got to the point of hating Ragatha, I'm pretty sure those are pretty terrible people. And
Do
you
you hate
wouldn't want them
yourself?
being around you anyway.
I hated myself. I couldn't help but hate myself for the things I thought I was responsible for. I thought I'd lost everything. But then you showed up, and my outlook just changed.
Yeah, so Kinger has been here the longest, it seems. Because no one else knew about Kinger's wife, so Kinger's wife abstracted before anybody else got here. So he was already missing memories and things even beforehand, before anyone arrived.
There are always ways to show you care without ruining yourself over it.
Yes.
You need to look out for yourself in all this, too.
I don't get it. So often nothing you say makes any sense, but then you have these moments where you... I don't know. How do you do that? How have you been around for so long?
I guess I just have a resilient mind.
Resilient mind. I really wonder if there's a deeper meaning to that as well. Like, we don't actually know specifically what triggers abstraction. We know what losing yourself and everything can start leading to abstraction. But we don't know exactly what the tipping point is. I really wonder if Kane's responsible for people abstracting. I don't know, just a wild theory here, probably not true. But what if, and it might be Kane glitching, which is why he might not remember it happening, because we see a bit of his glitching already here, and we saw it in like Zooble's episode 3 with Zooble and Hell and all that. So what if when Kane doesn't feel like he can fulfill what he's supposed to with somebody, then that somebody starts to glitch or gets infected with a virus or any number of things? What if their mental state makes them vulnerable to that? But if Kane is the one just tipping the scales a little bit, if only realizing, hey, this person doesn't want to participate anymore. But it might be more than just not wanting to participate, considering Zooble's been pretty, like, fuck off this entire time, which is why, again, I don't think this is true, but I mean, Cain with the jaw of a donkey, if I remember right. The jaw of an ass, possibly. Killed his brother, Abel. And then, again, God was like, "What hast thou done?" And Cain was just like, "I am not my brother's keeper." And everything. And instead of admitting fault and being willing to apologize and ask for forgiveness and everything, Cain was incredibly bitter and just kept giving excuses, and then God marked him. How does Bubble fit into all of this? Yeah, you're being recorded.
Breathtaking! The committee's gonna love that.
It was a really good scene.
Are they still following us?
That I kept pausing during.
Are you still following us?
Yeah, we're still following you.
Where else would we be?
They're still following us.
Yep.
All right, this is a long one. We're gonna have to run. Let's go!
At least Gangle's a very random target. Like, the only way they can kill Gangle is probably, is shooting Gangle's mask. Because just shooting the ribbon, I'm pretty sure, is not going to kill Gangle in this case. So Gangle is the hardest one to kill.
Oh, we got so
Just based on target size. Tommy gun. Yes, it is time.
You out of ammo?
Why'd you stop? You out of ammo?
Pomni, got any ammo left?
I have one in the cylinder and one sniper round, but no sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Crap.
I'm really happy that Gangle got to have that moment. I was really worried that Gangle's mask would end up breaking before she got to have that moment. Oh. And mask gone.
Shit!
Yeah.
You're just gonna hide in your room?
Coward!
And I love how long it takes Jax to remember that he has a key to everybody's room for some reason. Does he just create them?
Daisy, give me your answer.
Are you seriously gonna start singing that?
I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a
That's adorable.
stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. Oh wait, I have a key to Zooble's room.
Yeah. Wait, Zooble, wait till he respawns.
I can get him.
Wait!
Trust me.
Yeah, just it again, the being able to feel pain but not being able to die.
I got this.
Yeah, I don't think anybody in a really long time has probably treated Jax like this much of a friend, or even called him partner or evil bro or any of that. And I think Jax really does want connection. But again, getting close to anybody scares him because losing people you care about hurts. And it never stops hurting. Like, it dulls over time, but it's always there. And Kaufmo and then whoever this was. Are they a frog or a slug or a worm? My best guess is frog. They look pretty adorable. And just that memory of, oh hey, that's the last time I cared about someone and actually meant it. Yep, you're a cartoon character. Embrace the cartoon. You can do this.
That's actual bullshit.
Yeah, it is. You know, Pomni kind of reminds me of Slapstick. Like the, I believe, Marvel character.
Well, shit, man. Guess that's
Yep.
the end of that. See you on the flip side.
That's just such a good shot. Whoa. They all look really adorable. But why the fuck are they dressed up like cats? I want to know the reasons. Like, I'm not against it at all. And they look really adorable. Why are they dressed like cats?
What?
Yeah.
We did it! Oh, we make such a good team.
Yep. And again, the immediate, oh hey, I'm gonna treat Jax like he's super close to me and everything, and Jax panics.
Well, to be fair, our competition wasn't anything crazy.
Immediately regretting it, then putting the mask back
true.
on.
I suppose this is the part where one of us betrays the other.
Huh? Oh, yeah, you can betray me.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be a mutual thing.
Nah, go on, do it.
I don't...
It'll make not caring about you easier for him if you shoot him. I think that's what Jax is getting at here. Is he does want Pomni to shoot him so he can have something to remember that she also does not care about him. Or something like that.
really want to.
Lame! Come on, I thought you were cool.
We could just be winners. As a team.
We're not a team, come on.
What do you mean? Yes, we are.
Delusional.
Weren't we kind of bonding over being chaotic evil together?
I was merely entertaining you because I thought it was funny. Now are you gonna shoot me or what?
Did I do something wrong?
Ugh, you sound like Ragatha right now. No wonder we're not a team.
No, I mean, we were doing fine, having fun, talking.
That looks like a pistol from Resident Evil.
But you suddenly
You're not committing. Do it.
If I shoot you right now, are we still gonna be friends afterwards?
We were never friends.
What about all that stuff you told me?
Yeah, I did tell you a lot, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Not looking forward to thinking about that tomorrow.
No, we're not doing this. You're not gonna look me in the eye and tell me nothing we've been doing together meant anything to you, because I know that's not true.
Are you coming on to me? Yeah, that's what everybody wants. A straight couple.
Oh my god, can you take this seriously? Can you take anything seriously?
Dude, you're a cartoon clown. How am I supposed to take you seriously?
You reached out to me, not the other way around. You're just gonna pretend that didn't happen?
You must be misremembering.
Is this why you didn't show up to Kaufmo's funeral?
I don't show up to any funerals.
Yeah, I bet you don't. Because you're scared. You're scared you'll actually show a human emotion.
I'm scared I'll be bored to tears.
Have you ever thought that this might be what causes people to abstract in the first place?
Oh my God! Are you seriously gonna blame me for something that everybody else did too? You didn't even know him. You don't even know what people are like before they abstract. They are not pleasant to be around. Like at all. You...
And just slipping back into, gotta put the mask on, can't let everything out. He's so good at it at this point. But he still slips up quite a bit. But getting himself back under control seems to be one of his greatest strengths in regards to his persona.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. This is all sorts of embarrassing, huh? So, you're gonna shoot me or what?
What would you do if I abstracted tomorrow?
I'd move on. And probably forget about you.
Because that would make it easier being alive and make it so he also does not abstract. I think that's kind of his goal.
Okay. Okay. I understand.
Jeez, you really can't take a joke, can you?
I'm going to admit this, I really thought at this point Pomni was going to raise the gun to her own head. Because I'm not sure if that would have pushed Jax into reacting. But I do think it would have probably been a step too far at this point. It is the fact that Jax, I don't think there's really any solid villains here. People are acting like assholes, yes. But I don't think anyone means to be the actual bad guy in the digital circus. Except those that are programmed by Kane to be the bad guys for their adventures. So, little conditional asterisks there for that.
You're not the funny one!
I don't think that counts. Hey, what are you...
To be fair, he's not the funny one. He's... Oh. What is this character trope he is? The character archetype. Because he thinks he's the funny one, but he's not. He's like the sarcastic, broody bitch.
Doing?
Fight back!
Are you crazy?
I said fight back!
It is interesting that he's not fighting back, but at the same time, is it because he thinks he deserves to be hurt, or because he doesn't want to hurt Pomni? Could it possibly be that he's worried if he hurts Pomni that she might tell everybody else and then nobody would want to be around him? There are so many different nuances and reasons why Jax wouldn't be fighting back. It's hard to pinpoint just one.
Stop!
I love how his ears are all crooked.
What's wrong with you?
Why didn't you fight back?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Because I didn't fight back, that means I secretly care about you? I'm just a misunderstood little chicken fetus in an egg that needs to be cracked open. Well, I am not. I do not care about you or anyone else in this circus in the slightest. End of story. You are my playthings, and I get joy out of making you suffer. I'm the one who causes pain for fun.
Now, here's a look. Jax really is going through some shit.
If I led you on, it was just to make this part hurt you more.
Yeah, just saying whatever he can to dig the knife in deeper and push Pomni as far away as possible.
There's nothing more to me. So please, just stop looking.
He doesn't want there to be more to him, but the fact is there is. And he can't really get rid of it. Favorite character awards! Favorite character awards!
Hey,
I have something
I
I-
feel like
You can
no,
speak
you
first.
go. Let's talk after the show.
Yeah, sounds good.
They're adorable. Doesn't feel like he can join any of the others.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Favorite Character Awards! Before anything starts, I'd like to thank the committee for examining our nominees and voting on our winners.
Who were your nominees?
Shut up.
Oh, he's adorable.
What's an award show without honorable mention?
No.
Shut up. What's an award show without honorable?
Like, we can see how much he regrets doing that. We can see it. We can see how hurt all of his own decisions, like the pain it's caused him. But he still thinks it hurts less than getting close to someone and losing them.
Mentions and subcategories. That's right, it's bad. Unlike my show, which is good.
You know, I think one of the main things that leads people to abstraction is when they think nobody cares about them. Because we already got hints of that with episode 3, where Kinger blatantly tells Pomni one of the worst things you can do to someone is make them feel like they're not loved, or something to that extent. Or that they're not cared about. And Jax doesn't want to be cared about. So I'm wondering if... But I'm pretty sure Kinger likely cared about his wife a lot.
God, you look stupid. So,
Disappearing
And
guy.
the award for biggest sailor mouth goes to Zooble.
Does Zooble drink through her eyes?
All right, folks, it's now the moment you've all been waiting for. The award for favorite character. Bubble, give me a drum roll. And the award for favorite character goes to... Why, it's me, everyone! Oh, wait, I misread that. It's Ming.
The character that only showed up in this episode.
You shouldn't have assumed you won the award. Now we both look foolish.
Mm-hmm. Like, is the Pomni dressed up like Jax new? Isn't that a bit weird though? Because would it mean that did Pomni is it a costume or did they actually skin Jax? Or did they use cartoon logic and Pomni just Jax bored Pomni or something?
Alrighty. Now, let's see how many of them voted for me.
This kind of, again, goes back to the worst thing you can do is make someone feel unloved. And even though Kane might be a super sophisticated artificial intelligence, which I'm not entirely sure that's true, he very much does care about other people's opinions and how other people see him, how other people care about him. He's a bit of a narcissist. But my question is the committee were NPCs that he created. So why did none of them vote for him? They were his creations. This could have legitimately been rigged. He could have programmed them to vote any way he wanted them to. But it seems that Kinger and Pomni got the most votes, followed by Jax and Ragatha, and then Gangle, and Zooble's not even on the top of the list. Ooh, there was a red and blue thing there. What was it? Oh. I'm gonna try one more time to catch it. Ah, yeah. But yeah, he's definitely glitching. So that was episode 6, analysis, commentary, and review. There were so many deep issues talked about in this episode and covered in this episode. Again, as this episode has shown us, do yourself a favor. If you haven't taken the moment yet, make sure you acknowledge how much you care about yourself and make sure you schedule some self-care. Okay? You can look after others better after you look after yourself. You can't really run the race or run the relay with a twisted ankle. So just remember that. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Comment. I try to respond to most comments if I have the time, which generally I do. It might take me a day or two depending on work, but I try to respond. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.